Tonight on Crossing the Line, we investigate the often criticized officers of the law in Los Santos on their unusual tactics to bring safety to their hometown. And how little do you have to do to get their gun pointed straight at your head? Tonight on Crossing the Line. Los Santos, some say, is the most violent place in the world as a record 1.56 billion deaths a year. And the statistics says that the Los Santos Police Department is to blame for a staggering 98% of those deaths. With our reporter on the case, we will soon figure out how the LSPD do their job. Tonight on Crossing the Line. First, our reporter wanted to know how an officer spends their day, so he picked a random target and stalked him for 24 hours. But around the 15-hour mark, our target had not moved and the reporter got tired and fell asleep for a split second. But when he looked up, they were gone. Could we be dealing with the supernatural? With this question in mind, we decided to go on to testing the LSPD. How little do you have to do in order to be accused of a criminal? The mission was simple. Could you go up to the police officer and simply ask for directions? Equipped with a GoPro camera, our reporter walks up to the LSPD officer and asks the question. The response of the officers was not expected. Listen to what he says.
I'm gonna kill you, shithead! You're dead, asshole!
The police officer draws his gun, forcing us to run away. Was it really that simple to cross the line? The next test was to prove that they care about the safety of the people they protect. The experiment was simple. Force a random pedestrian into a back alley by pushing said individual to the location, kill the victim, then call the police to see what they would do about the situation. Our victim, however, died from mass pushing. Time of death, Sunday, 07:23. But we continued our task and called the police.
Hello, this is 911. What emergency service do you require?
To our surprise, the police didn't even seem to care about the deceased, but instead destroyed a perfectly good flower bed to prove how little of a shit they gave. Question remains, do the LSPD care about their citizens? Answer, no. But what happens if we blow up a car that no one is inside? Well, we did just that. Called the police. They arrived and killed us right on the spot. Question, is that really worthy of a death sentence? To be fair though, our reporter had bombs. Understandably, that's a threat to society. Let's revisit our first encounter with the LSPD again. We approached an officer and asked for directions. A gun is pulled and now we run. He shoots us and now we're dead. Question remains, is asking for direction worthy of a death sentence? 100% no. Why won't the LSPD just arrest you instead of killing you? Well, we overlooked one major puzzle piece, and that is Los Santos paramedic. Did you know the paramedics of Los Santos is the best at what they do in the world? Don't believe us? Take a look at this. We sent our reporter into a gang control area. He did some inappropriate gestures, got shot, here, and here. The paramedics arrive, and the next day, except for some bruises, is 100% fine. But what does all this mean? We here at Crossing the Line believe that the LSPD is doing the citizens of Los Santos a big favor. Take a look at this. Every time all the planets align and you get arrested, they give you a big fine and takes all your ammunition away from you. But when they kill you, you don't get a fine. You just got to pay a small hospital fee. You keep everything you had and everything's good. So the next time the officers of Los Santos are after you, have a little fun, get killed, continue living. Next week on Crossing the Line, how does Dora the Explorer talk to you from inside the television? Evidence shows that the President of the United States has everything to do with it. Find out the shocking truth next week on Crossing the Line.